High above the African savanna, a tiny bird begins another dangerous day. Barely larger than a sparrow, the red-billed oxpecker depends on Africa's largest mammals for survival. But behind this remarkable partnership lies a hidden world of danger, family, and extraordinary intelligence. Within seconds, the tiny bird lands on the back of a Cape buffalo. To most animals, it looks like a free ride. But this partnership has been evolving across Africa for thousands of years. Every tiny parasite it finds becomes food. Ticks, biting flies, and blood-feeding insects are removed one by one, giving the buffalo welcome relief while providing the oxpecker with a constant source of nutrition. But this tiny bird does far more than clean parasites. Its sharp eyes constantly scan the surrounding grasslands. From its high perch, it often detects danger long before its giant host notices anything unusual. When the oxpecker spots movement, it immediately calls out with loud, sharp warning cries. Buffalo, rhinos, giraffes, and even hippos often react within seconds, raising their heads to investigate the possible threat. As evening approaches, the giant mammals continue grazing. But for the oxpecker, another responsibility begins. Hidden inside an old tree cavity, hungry chicks are waiting for their parents to return with food. Deep inside the hollow tree, tiny chicks stretch their necks and call endlessly for food. Their survival depends entirely on their parents, who must fly back and forth across the savanna dozens of times every single day. Every trip away from the nest is dangerous. While the parents search for food, predators silently patrol the trees, waiting for just one moment of carelessness. The returning parents notice the danger immediately. Their alarm calls echo through the trees as both birds dive repeatedly at the predator, risking their own lives to protect their helpless chicks. Their bravery pays off. After several failed attempts, the frustrated predator finally retreats. For another day, the tiny family has survived one more deadly challenge. As the chicks grow stronger, they begin exercising their wings inside the narrow nest cavity. Every flap prepares them for the moment they must leave the safety of home and face the vast African wilderness. Then, at last, comes the moment every young oxpecker has been preparing for. One by one, the chicks leap from the nest into open air. Their first flight marks the beginning of a lifetime spent alongside Africa's giants. Only days after its first flight, the young oxpecker must master a skill that will shape its entire life. It must find one of Africa's giants and earn its place on the animal's back. At first, every movement is uncertain. The young bird carefully balances on the buffalo's rough hide while learning where parasites hide beneath thick fur. Nearby, experienced adult oxpeckers work with remarkable speed. Years of practice allow them to locate parasites almost instantly, teaching the young bird through observation rather than instruction. Soon, the young oxpecker discovers another responsibility. From high above the grass, it becomes an extra pair of eyes, constantly searching for danger hidden across the savanna. A lioness silently creeps through the tall grass. Long before the buffalo notice her, the oxpecker suddenly erupts into loud warning calls. Within moments, the entire herd reacts. Adults form a defensive wall around vulnerable calves, forcing the lioness to abandon her carefully planned ambush. The warning saves more than one life. Every successful alarm strengthens the silent partnership between the tiny bird and Africa's giants. As the seasons change, the young bird grows into a skilled adult. It now recognizes different mammals, each offering unique feeding opportunities across the African wilderness. Each sunrise begins the same way. Endless flights between giant animals, searching for parasites, watching for danger, and surviving another demanding day. Although tiny, the oxpecker has become an essential part of the African ecosystem. Its work benefits countless animals every single day. Without ever seeking attention, this remarkable bird quietly protects giants, feeds its family, and helps maintain the delicate balance of life across the savanna. From its first uncertain flight to becoming the trusted companion of Africa's largest mammals, the incredible life of the red-billed oxpecker proves that even the smallest creatures can make the greatest difference. As the dry season tightens its grip on the African savanna, food becomes scarce. Parasites disappear from many animals, forcing the oxpecker to travel farther than ever before in search of its next meal. After hours of searching, the bird finally discovers a herd of white rhinos. Their thick skin shelters hundreds of blood-feeding ticks, an unexpected feast after a long and exhausting journey. Every successful feeding trip means more than survival for the bird itself. Hidden back at the nest, growing chicks still depend on every insect their parents can find. But danger never disappears. A martial eagle circles high above, searching for even the smallest movement. For an oxpecker flying across open skies, becoming prey is always one mistake away. The tiny bird dives into dense branches just as the eagle strikes. The attack fails, proving that speed and awareness are often stronger than size. Days become weeks, and the young oxpeckers soon leave the nest forever. Guided only by instinct, they begin searching for giant mammals of their own. Before long, each young bird forms its own partnership with buffalo, giraffes, rhinos, and hippos, continuing a relationship that has shaped Africa's wildlife for countless generations. Scientists continue studying these remarkable birds. Their relationship with large mammals is more complex than once believed, revealing a delicate balance between cooperation and survival. Every sunrise begins another cycle. Search, clean, warn, feed, protect. These simple behaviors have allowed this remarkable bird to thrive across the African savanna for thousands of years. Without these tiny birds, countless parasites would spread unchecked. Sometimes, the smallest